What is that exactly? It's difficult to know. It's between eternity and time. Oh, I don't want to discuss that. Secondly, it is continuous. Continuous. Time is continuous because it is associated with motion. And motion is continuous quantity. We saw that just before. No? So in fact, what we study for motion, we can apply that to time. Because time is the measure of motion. You know? Time represents intellectually what is motion in the fact, in the reality. Okay? As motion takes place before in one part of quantity and after in the second part, therefore we can measure time. We measure time because there is a before and there is an after. It is the definition of Aristotle. The measure of time according to the past and to the future, to the before and to the after. And if there is no knowledge of the before, the before, I have no idea of time. We have the idea of time when we know the past. For example, if you don't know the history of the United States, you have no idea of the time when the United States began to exist and to develop. So we must know the past to know the present, to measure time. Time is the measure not only of the present, because the present is fluent, non-fluent. When you see it, it's no more there. When you want, it's like to catch water. Then you try to grasp water. When you grasp water, it's no more there. Time is like a fluid, like water. Okay? So, what exists in reality? The past does not exist. No more. Finish. The future does not exist. Exists only the present. So for God exists only the present. But eternal present. For that is not eternal present, is a fluence, chain, flowing, fluence. No, now, in Latin, no, now. Fluence, flowing, fluence, flowing. Flowing. I destroyed my masterwork. Okay. I have to go. On page 140, well, by analogy, we can compare what we study with motion when we start from Middletown to go to New York is the same for time. Same for time. There is an after, there is a before. And we can use measure of the moon, etc. The ebb and the flow of tides. Now, number 3. Time is a number or a measure of motion or movement. So, well, I already explained that. So, just a little bit further. The no is a point, is an instant. No is an instant. In fact, the unique reality is the instant. The present is not very long. The present is very short. When you say present, it's already past. You know, that is frustrating. Sometimes you prepare a concert, a beautiful concert, and it's finished. You play a beautiful, as soon as you appreciate that, finish. Music is very, very volatile. You cannot grasp. Or painting, you can see that. But music is like time. When you want to catch that, today we have happily mean to record that. But it is fluid. It is fluid. Like a homily. When you preach, homily is finished. The fruit should stay. And the fruit will stay. Okay? It's the same for my teaching. I hope it's more than water. So time is continually moving, changing, because motion is things are motion, you know. So there is no time is the measure of everything, but man has no dominion of time. We have no control of time. We can control our watch, but we cannot stop time. Man is very powerful, but man is not able to control time. He must recognize humbly his limit. But with movies, we go in the past, we go in the future, but that's only fiction. We have no control of time. Page 141. So it is a continuum, flowing number, a measure, a number in motion, and it's a flux, a non-fluent, Okay. The present exists, but only present exists. That is proof. That is a proof of that time taken in the totality exists only because of mind and memory. If time exists, it is because man is intelligent and man has memory. Without that, there is no time. The existence of time depends on man. And it is that the time required by consciousness to grasp synthetic and unique all. In fact, to have time, to know time, we must be conscious, because when you speak about time, you are making a synthesis of the past and the present. When you speak about time, always you refer to the past. You cannot speak about time without referring to the past. You say today because you know there was yesterday. And you are not sure there will be tomorrow. You're not sure. It's a probability. No more. Because we know we can die at any time. Okay? So it is man, what makes all the history a continuum of the history of my own life, first my own life, and the life of a country, for example. It is the fact that I am intelligent, the fact that I am I. It is the fact you are I, one, that you can make all that one. All the event of your past life, from your youth, childhood, all that today, all that is make a kind of unity, because there is something permanent on that. It permanent is your I as conscious. Your I, my ego, my I, is conscious. I am under the change. Because I am intelligent, I have a memory, I can unify all those events of my past life as one reality. It is my life. My life. You can write your biography. Why? Because you have the possibility to unify the past with the present. All that because you are one. And to be one, you must have memory, identity. Okay? So you can read that here. Number 2, at the bottom, time has the same mode of existence as motion. Is a point, punctiform, a point. In motion, it is a point moving. Time is a known moving, a known fluid. We cannot grasp it. Next page, page 142. Time is the measure of motion, and so everything is in nature is in time. So everything in nature is in time. Why? Because nature is principle of activities. So nature can be measured by time. Okay. Every natural substance, because he is a mobile being, enjoy existent duration from generation to corruption. And that unity between generation to corruption can be realized as a reality in your life as one, because you are intelligent and you are you keep your identity. That means you are intelligent and you have the memory of the unity of your being. A boy or an adult, you have the same. Okay? The importance, we see that. So now, to finish, a word about the principle of individuation. Well, I will try to explain that rapidly. We are the same by our form. What is the form of man? Is to be rational, okay? rational. So by our form we are in the same species. So by the form we are the same. Now matter, can the form distinguish us from one another? No, because we are the same. Now, can matter itself can make different from another? No, because matter by nature is indeterminate. So matter cannot be by itself a principle of determination, individuation. So I am not myself by my matter, I am not myself by my soul. But that matter, like the line, is determined, is precise, is quantified. Quantity, quantified matter. That means that matter is a certain delimitation. And because that matter is delimited, I am different from the other. I am not different from you because I am intelligent and you are intelligent, because both of us, we are intelligent in the same species. I am not different from you because we have the same atom. You have carbon, I have carbon. You have hydrogen, I have hydrogen. We are different because that matter is my matter, is not your matter. My matter is quantified. What is the characteristic of quantity? We saw it is incompenetrability. You remember that? That means I cannot put two matter in the same. Matter exclude, but what is that? It is quantity. Quantity, the property of quantity is to exclude part from part. So what makes two twins different? It is not because of their form, no. It is not because of the matter, it is because of the quantity determining their matter. My quantity of matter is not your quantity of matter. In that we call that principle of individuation. But that is important in theology. Because someone, they say, we are, when we die, when we come back to the same soul, the same form. Or there is no difference between us. We are already the same thing. There is no difference. Yes, there is a difference. We are different because our quantity determines my matter. And because of that, my form is, the form I have is not your form, it is my form. My rationality is not your rationality. So that is very, very important. In the Middle Age, there was a lot of problem because of that. Pantheism is coming from that, you know. So if we have the same form, we have the same with God, we are one thing with God, you know. So what makes us different, it is quantified matter. Or sometimes signed matter, or sometimes signate matter, etc. Many ways of deciding quantified matter.
It's an accidental difference?
It is different. It is accidental to have a quantity, but it is essential for me to have matter. My quantity is accidental, but it is essential for me to have a soul and a body. But what makes my body different from your body? It is my quantity. My quantity, matter, quantified matter, is not the same as your quantified matter. Even if we have the same electron, the same atom of calcium, yeah, we are like the same, no? But we are not the same because my quantity of matter is not yours. Because I have a quantity of matter, my form is the form of my body and not the universal form. Because some philosophers will say there is a universal soul. In that universal soul is got pantheism, is that? That is against pantheism.
So Father, when they say we're made in the image of God, is that because we have the form
Yes.
and the matter?
Now, first, we are image of God because we exist. The first thing. We exist. And we exist as intelligent being, free being. Yeah. Image of God. But even my dog, my cat, share in the being of God because my cat exists. But it does share the being of God the same way. I cannot say my dog is made at the image of God. Because he's not intelligent, of course, excuse me. Someone, they think, I don't want to insult your dog, but you know. It is because I am intelligent and free that I am the image of God, of course. Okay, so the class will be on the internet, maybe YouTube. Usually the brother Jack does that, but he put that usually on Thursday. Did you
Yes.
yeah, that?
Thank you.
Is it useful?
Yes.
Yes.